All right. I'm gonna take a walk again on down the road, like I did before she went to the river of overflow. Not long now the snow will come, like it did back when slaves and drums. Freeze the hinges again, my dear, down by the road. Sometimes a knocking ninja comes, little breeze for the engines. Hells and shells and chocolate peanuts. Little ginger of sin, gotta have guts. '99, Shelley was a big old klutz when she laced on her ice skates with her friends and went nuts, getting mad and breaking old plates, hanging up on guys that run the freight. This is life on the freight. This is life of Lady Gray. Christmas times are coming, so try not to sneeze. I'm gonna walk out drumming in the white of the freeze. I've reached the beginning now. Oh no, I've reached the start once again. I'll go walk by the stop sign a time ago. The green lights, they say, I want to know. Uh-huh. 76 degrees Fahrenheit, supposed to be a low of like 40 something, maybe 48. 7506 on miles on the odometer. It's a Sunday, December 15th, 2024. We're headed off to delivery. .546 in the PM. We will arrive 8 minutes. It's the amount we did yesterday. Slow goes on the go-karts, but they still got it going. We're pulling in for parking, and then they'll rearrange. Freeze the hinges again, my dear, down by the bend. Green lights say I want to know. Okay. So right here you got Mexican food, which is Mexican restaurants. They just opened a new chicken place right down there on the north side. But they got a lot of different chicken places. I used to eat right over here. They serve cow tongue and fajitas. You get a fajita with cow tongue right there. It's an old school one. Right next to Arte de la Rosa, Marine Theater. Right down the way was Teatro, which I helped when they were really young, and then they moved over to that bigger one, the antique one. They got on P.s.S. a long time ago at the hookah lounge. That lounge was there too for a while. It's like they do like the fake hookah stuff. They're like basically it's kind of like it's like an herbal. It's like a herb. It's not like real herb, but it's herb. But it's like you remember those old fake herb cigarettes? You could get those herb cigarettes. Well, they had this like little thing that you put in this thing, and it was like a hookah, but it was like herb, so it wasn't real. Well, it didn't. For anything, it just kind of tasted like strawberry, or you could order different ones and get like pita bread and things like that. It's been there a long time. When we did A View from a Bridge, which is a play by Arthur Miller, I played Tony. My line was something like, ground zero starts here, something like that. We would go there after rehearsals or sometimes just whenever, and we would just kind of hang out there, and they had like the hookah, but it was like, just flavored smoke, but almost like vapor smoke almost. It was really for people that are trying to quit smoking and stuff like that. You got too much of it, it would kind of give you lightheaded, but it didn't really do anything to you. And then at the time, I think I pretty much was a non-drinker at that time. Anyway, I saw the special today about this guy. He goes to California, and he goes way up north to a place called Petrolia or something like that. And now they just harvest like tons and tons of weed, but they used to make money off of it, but they have to run from the authorities. Now the state taxes them, and they pretty much break even. A lot of times they just get out of the business. They said the sources rotate. It's way up north, right up on like pretty much southern Oregon is what it is, but it's like northern California, and the sources rotate. So sometimes it's weed, sometimes it's cattle. They do cattle up there. And then sometimes it's something else. I don't know. Like, see, they said weed, cattle, and like, I don't remember. It was some other type of source, like timber or something like that. I don't think it was timber. It might have been pine, maybe. But people would go up there for those reasons, and you can't get a cell signal. Yeah, you cannot get any cell. You have to have Starlink to even get any kind of signal at all. It's just it's like an hour and 45 minutes from any town. A small little place. I got a few places to pick up supplies. Other than that, it's very like desolate and just like wilderness. All right, there was a musician that went out to California a long time ago. He passed away. He suffered from horrible alcoholism and other things, but he went out there and he was like a guinea pig. Like, he lived in a trailer, and they would have him sample certain herbs and stuff. And he wrote a few albums while he did that, but one of the songs he wrote has the word transmission in it. And I cannot think of it. When I look it up, they just give me Joy Division information. Cannot think of his name. Can't think of his albums right now. I'm almost thought of one of his albums, but he worked on a trilogy of three. It was a three different like groups of songs, and he kind of wrote about like something transmission. Another guy, a guy that would know is a guy that lived in the Panhandle of Texas. The guy that would know, not the guy I'm talking about, but the modern day rock guy that may know his name, and there's other people that know his name, of course, he's famous, but Kevin Morby had mentioned him or had played one of his songs with that redheaded lady. she's from, I want to say she might be from the South, like Arkansas, Mississippi, or something like that. And she has red hair, and she worked with Kevin Morby. I can't think of her name either. And she has a whole slew of songs and stuff. Like, she's pretty famous. But that dude, I'm trying to think of his name, and I can't. I just know the song is something transmission. It ends with the word transmission or something like that. All right, the redhead chick's name's Waxahachie. Kevin Morby, yeah, we know who that is. This Panhandle guy. And then I think his name is Jason Molina, and it's something blues transmission, something like that. Yeah, it was Waxahachie and Kevin Morby that played Farewell Transmission, right? It was a Jason Molina song.
Yeah, you use the Whataburger app and get a free taquita if you got about 500 points or more. Something in that ballpark figure. That's the moon right there.
All right, 1.55 minutes. We will arrive at 6:36 p.m. Rockwood. Go-karts and mini dog. .9 miles. It will take 12 minutes. .16 p.m. arrival. So in 2006, that's Fort Worth. There they are, two go-kart, blinded by the light, cut off like a douche. Another runner in the night. Listening to 2006 DVD, Sunken Treasure, a guy named Jeff Tweedy. I had a friend named Tweedy when I was younger as a nickname. His brother, or his older brother, was named Big Bird, and he was named Tweedy. Probably pretty common, but they were named that way because of how they fought. Big Bird would fight with his neck sticking out, and then Tweedy got the nickname. Anyway, Jeff Tweedy is a little bit different, and he's singing some song that has a long-winded. It's about tune, being out of tune or something like that. With you.